I'm Karen Solly. I love learning new things. Welcome to my channel. Right now I'm learning to make video. Since it's a bit of a meta exercise, I'm going to talk about whatever I want.
Today's category is
Pop culture. More specifically, the TV show Friends, which ran from 1994 to 2004.
I saw the finale live on a big screen on a pier in New York City in the West Village with my college roommate and a few hundred other people. It was really memorable.
I'm not going to talk about the problematic aspects of this sitcom. Like, what's up with the numbering in that apartment building? You can't have number 19 and number 20 across the hall from each other. And on what floor? Doesn't work that way. I'm going to keep it light and fantastic. See what I did? Today we're asking, who is each friend's true soulmate? From author Dawes. Around 2014, 2016, I wrote up a soulmationship analysis of each of the characters of Friends. The thesis being no one winds up with their soulmate or perfect match. That's a good challenge, especially for anybody who ships Monica and Chandler. Did I use ship right? Is that how you use ship? Like relationship? It's a bold challenge, especially for anybody who loves Monica and Chandler. Or Ross and Rachel, for that matter.
But like, who are you?
This was not a clickbait article. It went deep.
That's what she said.
This fan wrote whole histories of each character, other lovers, a lot of parental information, very Freudian. But it all makes sense. They all had issues. And now it's archived on a website called The One with the Website. And all the articles are updated with datelines in the year 2020. 2 thumbs up from this fan. So let's see whether I agree or disagree with Dawes' thoughtful analyses. Monica Geller's soulmate is Richard. Dawes' argument that Richard is Monica's soulmate is he's actually willing to do anything to be with her. He will accept her and all her controlling ways. By accepting her, Monica is given the opportunity to be comfortable in her own skin and thereby be passive. It shows a give and take symbiotic relationship rather than one or the other, which all her previous lovers had featured. And something about parents and neglect and gives me a little bit of an ick. If Richard meant what he said, which would be very unfriends-like because we know they lie to each other all the time, that he did want to have children, but he had said it way back when they had really been dating, that would have been a good match. Richard's just kind of a jerk for saying he finally got there when Chandler's about to propose. It's so rude. Is Monica's soulmate Richard? Yes, I agree. Ross Geller's soulmate is Julie. Julie! Dawes says, let's get something straight. Ross Geller is the worst character on the show, but David Schwimmer is the best actor. I agree with that. David Schwimmer did a great job convincing me Ross sucks. The kind of thing that made me respect this website. Dawes' argument for why Julie is Ross's soulmate. Ross is doing the smart, healthy thing by moving on with Julie because it's less in the past. Ross makes a pro and con list about Julie, and the only con is that she is not Rachel. That means Julie is a good fit. I agree with Dawes on this one. This tracks. I like it for both of them. They can run off and dig fossils together, and he can leave the rest of the friends alone. Is Ross's soulmate Julie? Yes, I agree. Phoebe Buffay's soulmate is David. Dawes' argument of why David is Phoebe's soulmate is that David returns to her when everyone else has left. And they give a whole bunch of examples of other people in her life who have come and gone. But I think that that argument doesn't hold water because Mike also breaks up with Phoebe for a little while. For Phoebe, I really like the arc of her character to be that she had such a troubled and abused upbringing that for her to land somewhere safe and secure, which is what Mike can offer, is the best thing for Phoebe. David is a mess. Minsk was a terrible decision. Is Phoebe's soulmate David? Now, I don't think I agree. I see where it's coming from, but I think, there's not a good answer because the premise is that it's supposed to be someone who they don't actually end up in the show. But I really do think that Mike is the best for her. So, well, I make my own rules. Disagree. Rachel Green's soulmate is Joshua.
Josh. Ooh-ah.
Dawes' argument for why Joshua is Rachel's soulmate is he's nerdy, been through a divorce, doesn't know how to flirt, has money, and is successful. She pursues Joshua without knowing if he'll take her. This relationship builds on the fundamentals of Rachel as the pursuer. Well put. I agree. One of my favorite things about Rachel is when she, so beautiful, so elegant, makes a fool of herself in front of dudes. And she does it a whole bunch. Jennifer Aniston. And Joshua is one of the biggest examples of this. So yeah, I love them together. They were just a case of bad timing. And really, again, if you think Ross and Rachel belong together, I don't even know what to tell you. Have you watched this show? They're so unhealthy.
I got off the plane.
I got off the plane. She shouldn't have gotten off the plane. Is Rachel's soulmate Joshua? Agree. Joey Tribbiani's soulmate is Lydia. Dawes says this about choosing Lydia as Joey's soulmate. Lydia, from The One with the Birth, is Joey's soulmate because she represents everything Joey holds dear. She's having a baby and Joey's prepared to start a family. She fights with Joey, and perhaps most interesting, she puts up a front to mask how she feels, as Joey does daily with one-night stands. I love this theory. I actually had to go back and figure out who Lydia was. I don't actually like the first season of Friends very much. But I can totally see it. Joey is nurturing, romantic. He took amazing care and interest in Rachel when she was pregnant. Same for Emma once she came into the world. I'm a fan of this. Is Joey's soulmate Lydia? Agree. Chandler Bing's soulmate is Kathy. Dawes' argument for why Kathy is Chandler's soulmate. Kathy helps Chandler overcome his insecurity because she chooses Chandler over Joey, a man Chandler holds in high esteem and loves dearly. The fact that Kathy picks Chandler assuages any feelings of insecurity. No, hard no, no. And this isn't even about Monica. Kathy is a cheater.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
If Kathy got together with Chandler by cheating on Joey, it's not that much of a stretch to imagine that Kathy would cheat on Chandler, which would only make him explode. Which it does, because she does. Here's my controversial opinion. I think Chandler should be with Janice. I have a theory that Janice is actually the most sane person on Friends. She is honest. She doesn't play games. She's a good communicator. She's authentic. And she's supportive. She followed Chandler all the way to the airport on his way to Yemen. Yeah, Janice. Hot take. Janice is the best person on Friends. Is Chandler's soulmate Kathy? No. Disagree. How about you? Do you agree or disagree? Sound off in the comments. And please go to theonewiththewebsite.com. Link below. Please like and subscribe.
Isn't that just kick you in the crotch, spit on your neck fantastic?
Bye.